let's try it in a whisper voice.
Good morning, Mrs. Owen.
How is a singing voice different from a whisper voice? One's higher, one's, the pitch is different. What else?
You use like your head compared to your throat.
Ooh, I like that. So your singing voice is more in your head, and your whisper voice is more in your throat. Let's try that, and I want you to concentrate on head when we're singing and throat when we're whispering, and see if you can understand what Don is talking about. Let's try singing first. Good morning, boys and girls.
Good morning, Mrs. Owen. Good morning, Mrs. Owen.
Did you feel it? Did you feel the difference, head versus ear? And music teachers will tell you that. Music teachers will tell you, sing in your head voice, not in your chest voice, not in your throat voice. Sing in your head voice, and you didn't even know that. Okay? But if you ask kids the right questions, they will tell you in return that kind of information. Okay? But yeah, you do hear it in your head more than you hear it in your throat. Okay, let's try another voice. Let's try, oh, I hate to do this at this time, so don't do it too much, okay? Because I don't want to kill anybody, but let's try it in a yelly voice. And we're going to go singy, yelly. Good morning, boys and girls.
Good morning, Mrs. Owen.
Good morning, boys and girls.
Good morning, Mrs. Owen.
How are those two voices different?
Force out the yelling a little.
You have to force it out, don't you? It just doesn't slide out. You have to force it. How else?
You don't have to think about yelling.
You're using your
Don't have to think about it?
diaphragm and yell.
Okay. And when you're singing?
You should be using your head voice.
Up here more?
Or your chest, sometimes.
Okay. Any particular situation where you would want to use yelling instead of singing?
On the playground?
Playground is a good place. So we have a whole opportunity now to talk about playground voices, outside voices versus inside voices, versus singing voices, versus library voice, whisper voice, okay? And kids need to know that different voices exist. The kids who are going to have the hardest time with this are your special ed kids, because a lot of times special ed kids will not distinguish in the nuances between voice, okay? For some special ed kids, everything is loud and yelly, okay? For others, everything is soft. So they're going to have the hardest time, but golly, what an important lesson for those kids to learn that there are different qualities of voices and different voices that we use in different situations. Okay, let's do it in old lady voice. They like this one. Good morning, boys and girls.
Good morning, Mrs. Owen.
So we can go crazy with different voices and compare old lady voices to singing voices. But the idea is to get kids cognitively thinking about what they're doing. Okay? Metacognition, thinking about what's going on in our head while we're producing something is really important to learning. Let me check my notes again.
We did a song like that.